let's talk about what it means to have a heart-healthy breakfast. Now, understand that your body is reverting back to caveman times when overnight you haven't had anything to eat, your body thinks it's in starvation mode, and starvation mode means that anything you eat is going to be stored. And you have to fight the body's urge to store things like fat, things like carbohydrates or sugars. And the best way to do that is to eat protein and eat grains. Grains such as whole wheat, whole oats, those are really fibrous materials, and fiber is found in fruits just like oranges as well. And the reason you want to do this is the fiber is actually tricking your body into thinking you're eating, but at the same time, not storing things. So you can eat all the fiber you want, oatmeal, things like that. It'll help flush your intestines of any leftover cholesterol, and it's going to prevent your body from going into storage mode so that you're not storing all the unhealthy fats from breakfast meats and uh, cholesterol from eggs and things like that. And at the same time, you're not storing sugars from carbohydrates in the form of unhealthy fats and unhealthy abdominal fat, especially. That's really bad for your heart long term. Now, you can pretty much drink anything you want for breakfast as long as there's not a lot of dairy or a lot of cream or a lot of fat in it, and there's not a lot of sugar in it. Coffee, tea, water, things like that are fine. Juices heavy in sugars, things like that you want to avoid. You want to avoid cream and sugar in your coffee or your tea, just because you don't want your body to store those things, as we discussed before. So feel free to drink what you want. Limit the caffeine if possible, just better for your overall health. Now there is a healthy way to make eggs. I'm going to show you that in just a second here. I know there's rumors about, oh, don't eat eggs, it's not great for your heart and everything, and that's partially true, but we can get around that a little bit.
So now here's our completed heart-healthy breakfast. We still have our orange peeled, and you can have both of them, that's fine. We've toasted our bread, one slice, no more. We don't want the extra carbs, we don't want the extra sugar that comes from it. We want to reduce cholesterol. It's whole wheat toast again, and it has the jam on it. We also have the oatmeal that we made earlier. We have tea, and then I remember you mentioned the tea that I show you how to make eggs in a healthy way. Well, the first way is to just boil your eggs. Take a little bit of water, put your eggs in there, and stick it on the stove and let it boil for 5 minutes. It's easy, it's simple, and it's really easy to get these boiled eggs. So make sure your water is cooled, and you can run it under cold water if you need be. Take your egg, you can crack it fairly easily there, and just peel it away. And once your egg is peeled, you can cut it and take out the yolk. That's extra cholesterol that your body doesn't need. And you can take the yolk out of both of the eggs, and if a little bit stays behind, that's okay, just get most of it out. An egg has 57% of your body's daily cholesterol requirements, and you just don't need that. You have 2 eggs with yolks, and all of a sudden you're over your body limit for cholesterol. Now your eggs are ready, and you can sprinkle a little bit of Tabasco sauce or hot sauce or whatever you like for flavoring. Another great option is to scramble your eggs. Use 2 eggs, 3 eggs, whatever you want. Limit the amount of yolk you put in there. Put in this bag of peppers, or just buy it at the store, put them in. Very tasty, very easy to make, and super heart healthy. And so here you have it, a healthy cardiac diet that's good for you, that's nutritious, and it's filling. The whites of the eggs serve as protein. The oatmeal itself is protein. There's also a lot of fiber, the fruit's fiber, and the whole wheat toast is fiber. That's going to help your intestines of all the cholesterol that's left over from the night. It's going to help you not store all the carbs you're eating during the morning and the afternoon and stuff like that. It'll prime your body from a night of starvation to actually absorb and digest protein and clear out your blood vessels. There you go.